At 5, it's offer review, and there definitely is an offer that I bought today. I did buy a $50 offer. We're going to talk about what that means for the future of the game. Even if you're not going to buy the offer, I think it does have... It feels like red stars are winding down, and $50 for 3,000 gold promotion credits. My goodness. Now, before we get into that, we got to read a meme. Well, anyways, there's a meme. It's got Batman. I don't even know. Players Voice Movement put out an announcement today, and I guess they met, which I think is a good thing. And I really hope that this continues to be a force for the good, and it has been. And Scopely, keep listening to them. I hope Scopely doesn't, go back on their obligations to Players Voice Council and keeps moving forward. Council has been flagging the scarcity of Blue ISO 5 since the direction of leaderboard events. Scopely acknowledged the resources need to be found elsewhere, and responded by sharing future plans to funnel these resources through upcoming events in September, in addition to the recent injection to war rewards. And upcoming changes to the Battle Pass in September will feature Blue ISO 5 and 4 ions on both tracks. So that is good news. Yeah, Blue ISO 5 is super scarce. I'm seeing multiple posts per day on Reddit. Also, this is something that I've been seeing also. Looks like they're going to be adjusting the campaign nodes, or the ISO nodes, for getting the T1 crystals. The normal difficulty, and this is a data mine coming from Tana, double the number of T1 crystals, and the normal difficulty is the green, so this part is the green part, and triple the ions, increase orb drop amount on 12 energy cost nodes, 10 more attempts per day on 12 energy cost nodes, and then the hard difficulty, which is the blue, T1 ions and crystals now drop alongside current rewards. The chance of 2 crystal drops have been doubled. 10 more attempts per day on 12 energy cost nodes. I think this is going to be great. I don't know when this is going to be implemented, but this was in the data mine, so this is some sort of announcement that is incoming. Now, let's talk about what I purchased today. This is a calendar. It's a 30-day calendar for $50 US, and it includes 100 gold promotion credits per day. So this is a total of 3,000 gold promotion credits. And I think the reason why they're going down this road is because of the way that the Red Star system works. And I've talked about this before, but if you open an Elite 7 and you get a duplicate, you get to re-roll. And if you have every character at 7 red, then you just need to have one available and you get the new character. You do it until you get the new character. So it's a system that is capped out for some players. And this, for me, will help get closer to that. I feel like I'm nowhere even close to being in a situation where I've got all of my characters. But this will be a significant amount of gold promotion credits. 3,000's not a joke for $50. And so I did pick that up. Also, Captain Carter is in the Crucible store. That is great. And then we have some messaging here about the campaign node for the Ms. Marvel. Now, I do like this Ms. Marvel event because, you play in it, and typically event campaign, that is where players are going to have the most friendly way of getting a new character. And I do think that's good. And then, by spending power cores on these nodes, there's a web store event. And then there also is the Hala event, which has a raid component with Bifrost, which has been controversial because they've screwed up on it. I don't understand why the blog posts are so different than the way it is in the game. Because I do feel like the game, overall, this event is good. So there's by purchasing with power cores, the event campaign energy and getting these orbs, it's kind of fueling 3 events simultaneously. And I do think that's a good thing, but they screwed up. The rewards were bad or screwed up, and they had to issue out compensation. Potentially the last couple nodes people are struggling with. I actually was able to get through it, but I know some people have mentioned that they've had difficulty. And now they're going to allow the other characters to have the energized trait. So I don't know. I just wish it was done right the first time. Additionally, there was an issue with the first time completion rewards and heroic difficulty light reward event. Some of the nodes only gave 10 fragments. They fixed that. And then hopefully sooner than later, because I know a lot of people are willing to upgrade these characters. I know for me, not only the arena, but a lot of them look like they're going to be useful in Dark Dimension 6. So I'm excited about upgrading these characters as well. Now, I don't know why we have to like beg them for more save squads, but this will cap out our current existing save squads at 250 characters. And so when they add the 2 more characters, what it's going to be Ronin and Mockingbird, then we're not going to have enough. Like, I don't know why they can't get ahead of this. This is something that many people in my chat have told me about, but I guess I didn't understand how it worked. In Dark Dimension 6, Apocalypse, I'm surprised it's more widely known, but Apocalypse in Dark Dimension starts every match with full abilities, regardless of how he ends the previous match. So don't save abilities with Apocalypse. The only time this won't happen is if you finish a note with Apocalypse still alive. And apparently this is true with 6 Silver. I guess characters that can't be revived here have this perk. So other people are saying Dormammu doesn't work and Phoenix doesn't work, but it does. Oh, Phoenix... Same with Phoenix back in DD3 days, but it looks like this ability is mostly about Apocalypse in Dark Dimension 6. Increase gold in campaign nodes. And I know this is what a lot of the player voice movement has also been talking about, the economy. And so hopefully that is something. There were multiple posts today talking about increasing gold. This post right here is increasing gold in campaign nodes. There was another post about updating the gold rush. And largely, I mean, the costs of taking characters from like 90 to 95 is like 4.1 million something. And they've just gotten ridiculous with the amount of gold expenditures. And even if there is actually technically more gold in the game, I do feel like the scarcity, a couple months back was worse than it's ever been. And I'm in favor of having more gold. I mean, who couldn't use more gold? I don't think that boosting the drop rates on gold orbs is a good solution. Like if we got more gold orbs, I think that would be fine. But of course, if I was sitting on 1,000 gold orbs, I would think that would be the best, right? But I don't. So I feel like reworking the gold orb drop rates would further encourage hoarding, which is not great. So in addition to the Secret Defenders, the Energizer tags, can't be given the tag, so we talked about that earlier. Let's get into the offer review. This is an offer right here that I think is interesting, mostly because it has an Elite 6. They used to try to sell these Elite 6s for like $75 back in the day. So their sales on these Elite 6s much have gone to zero. Now it's interesting. So this is going to have 15 Vol and an Elite 6. Further down, they try selling an Elite 6 for $15. So right here, not only do we get 15 Vol shards, which is a character I'm interested in taking into Dark Dimension 6. I think that is a reasonable enough offer. Then we've got right here more of the offers that are tied to the Bifrost. This might be useful if you're able to get them to another star level, which will help the Hala event. One of the reworks was that kind of forces you into the new Bifrost characters, and whether the star levels that you have on them, you can get those extra points that are capped out pretty easily, actually. And then it becomes just a function of how many energized orbs you get. And the leaderboards on those rewards do have 18. So I know a lot of people are interested in getting the 18s. So we got Kid Loki. I think I would purchase these if it actually allowed me to go up another star level. This one right here does have some Elite 4s and some gold orbs and some training material orbs. Sylvie right here, who is the month-long, event-long character. We got 15 there for $10. Not the best deal. And then we've got the Beta Ray. Now, there were a bunch of offers for the Nova characters, the Nowhere characters. Do what you got to do. A lot of people asking me, what am I doing to get ready for the Black Cat event? And I'm a big fan of Nova, so I've been upgrading Nova, and I already have taken up the Nowhere team up to where I'm comfortable. I'm not sure if I'll go any higher. I just want to say that this right here is equal chances of a 5, 6, or 7 on the Bionic Avengers. I think that the Bionic Avengers are terrible like right now, and Raid teams sometimes get swept away very quickly, and they're already almost unusable inside of the incursion raid. I know in 1.6, they're just not good. It felt like we just had to like core our way through like 1.5 to get into 1.6, and I don't even use the full team. I will use the 3 new ones right here in Viv, and with like Kang and Doom, but it feels like a function of just throwing cores down the drain to get this team to work, and it will be replaced when they decide it's time. And then lastly, we have an offer right here for 5 through 7s on Unlimited, so that'll exclude Rogue, but it's the other 4 horsemen. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye for now. Someone in chat saying they skipped Bionic Avengers. That feels smart. We'll have to see. It feels like would have been a good team to skip if I could have, right?